Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Vane. So we've got a busy episode ahead of us today. I'm going to be doing some serious infrastructure, building, crafting, all that good stuff. My water is going to shut off in 4 days, and that's kind of a problem. I do have a lot of water saved upstairs. I'll show you that in a moment, but I really would like some water collectors and a well and things like that. Before we get into any of that, though, we need to go over some of the uncaged comments. You guys, like, really love the lake house. Everyone's like, move to the lake house, move to the lake house. I'm like, yeah, this I'm sure this is the best place to build in the game. The problem is I'm really committed here. I am seriously committed. I've got a wall, a defensive wall, nicely, I feel, safe in here. I've got tons and tons of workbenches I'd have to move. Thousands of pounds in gear, loot, resources. I'm kind of committed here, guys. So I'm going to stay here. But I'll tell you what, next time I start a new world, unless we can find somewhere better, I mean, who knows? Maybe by the next time I start a new world, the new hotness base will be somewhere over here or something. Who knows? But if this is still the hotness, next time I restart a new world, I'll definitely live there for sure. I don't want to guarantee you I'm going to live anywhere because, things change from, season to season. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning right now. But I am, I would say overly committed to this base. So I am going to stay here. The combat pack is considerably more carry weight than the hiking pack. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I said the combat pack had 75 carry capacity. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, it's definitely better than the other pack. The only problem with this is it does take hard leather to repair. So, but I repair stuff at 48% now. So, I mean, that's not too bad. Two of the raw hard leather would completely repair this 100%. And I've got, not rawhide, I'm sorry, the hard leather strips. And I've got 2 more rawhide leather in here. Each one gives 10. So there's 20 right there. And I have 8 somewhere else. I've got a decent amount of hard leather. It's such a weird term. I don't know why I remember a problem with it, but I have a good amount of it. So I'm going to continue using the combat pack, which is awesome. So people are telling me to use sneakers because they don't like, the repairs and stuff. But here's the thing, man. The military boots, well, actually, I thought they give you better bite resist. Anyway, I like bite resist. Bite resist and animal bite resist are the things I like the most. I don't really care about, blades or anything like that because weapons, zombies don't use those weapons. And as far as I know, there's no bandits in the game yet. So I'm all about bite resist. I really like the military boots over the sneakers because of that. Who knows? Maybe the sneakers have bite resist and I just don't remember because there's so many clothes in this game, I can't keep it all straight. Someone else was saying, actually, I got this one in the Discord forums. They were saying, do I have one on me? I don't even know if I have one on me. No, I don't. All right, let me go upstairs and show you. They said the best way to move liquids that they can find is the beer kegs. Jerry cans are good as well. The problem is my jerry cans are full of gas, and I kind of want to save the gas for emergencies because eventually the gas will stop pumping. But yeah, these beer kegs, I'm wondering where I can get more beer kegs. Because obviously these were here, but I don't know where to get other beer kegs. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for them. These things move almost 1,000 fluid ounces. Absolutely insane. Insane. These are all full. All right. In here, I have the bathtub full. That is 10,000 fluid. I didn't realize the bathtub holds so much. Do I have another? I don't think I... Oh, you know what? No, I don't think I have any other bathtubs in here I can think of. I filled the sink here. I got to start filling bathtubs in houses I go to. People say anytime you go to a house, fill a bathtub, but the idea of going back to houses for water, I don't know. I want to get my water running here. Now, this is a problem that I also found on the Steam forums, all right? The water that comes out of the well, it needs to be boiled. Now, you might think, yeah, okay, just come up here and boil it, man. You get some cooking skill, it'll be awesome. That's true, and it would be nice to get the cooking skill, but the whole idea of the water situation is you want to hook it up to the sink so you can use the sinks normally, like you would normally use them. But as far as I can tell, you can't do that with the well because there's no automatic way to boil it and then put it into that system. I guess what I have to do is I have to take the water out of the well, come up here, boil it, put them in here. These things can be hooked up to the sink. Just so you know, these can be hooked up to the sink, and you can use this regularly as long as there's water in here. We're going to need water for 3 things. We're going to need water to drink. But I heard something. We're going to need water to drink. We're going to need water to clean ourselves and our clothes. And we're going to need water for the crops. Now, here's the thing. Can you water crops with water out of the well that has not been boiled? Because if you can, that would really help. I hear the crops take most of the water, honestly, so we'll have to see about that. I got notes here. There's a car parts store in the prison town. Lots of parts and repair parts. There are schematics for all the parts. Also to make a completely new one. That's awesome. That's awesome. We need to go check that out. Maybe we'll do it next episode. Maybe we won't. I'm not really sure. We're definitely going to be looting next episode. I'm just not sure where. Please take all your batteries to the charging station. That's a good idea. That is a really good idea. Can I hold them all? Yes, I can. All right, cool. Also, well, I can kind of hold them all because we're also going to need the car batteries. I'm going to take all these batteries. First, we're going to... You know what? Why don't we just take the box truck to the gas station, put all the batteries in the battery chargers, and get this thing full of gas. Oh, also, if you get in here and you look behind you, you can get into your storage. Okay. Yeah, put all those in there. That'll be fine. These tips are unbelievably freaking awesome. I also have a box truck with the key at the recycling place, so I want to get that today as well. I got a million things I want to do. Like, I got to pace myself because you can't do it all in one day, you know? As you can see here, I'm also thinking about making an ore crusher. Definitely an insulated rain collector. I probably won't get the ore crusher today, but who knows? We'll see. I want today to be about water. I want it to be about water and getting my water stuff set up. Why don't we go in here and do that? And now, should we sleep through the night? Or should we... You know what? I don't see any reason to sleep through the night. Well, I mean, obviously you have to sleep, but not right now. I end up going to sleep too early. We're going to go ahead and repin that, and we're going to make this thing. All right, so we're going to need screws. Let me go over my inventory. So these are all drop chests. You got seeds, batteries, miscellaneous scrap, things like jewelry scrap, scrap metal pipes, although it's kind of a tool. Or actually, that's kind of a part, but I don't know. I guess since it says scrap, that's why I put it in there. Anyway, plastic and rubber, paper cloth, leather, fur, cardboard. We got tools 1, tools 2, car parts. This will be taken out because that's going to be in my vehicle out there. Right now, I have this is iron and aluminum. It's an old chest that I don't use anymore, so I got iron ingots in there. This is miscellaneous heavy things like portable air tanks, concrete and stuff. I'm going to make a box just for those. This whole inventory sorting thing is a work in progress. This is for non-stackable parts, amplifiers, glue. Well, I guess glue isn't a part, but I might move that out of there. Radio receiver, heating elements, TV inverter, stuff like that. Then we got advanced parts. What's the difference between an advanced part and a basic part? I don't know. It changes from time to time. But that's like one of the sets of parts is the other sets of parts. I'm using as a drop chest as well. This is wood stuff, soil, and limestone. And we need to continue doing that. And this is for all aluminum. And this is for all iron. Okay. That is all looking good. All right, let's go ahead and make that rain collector. So we're going to need screws. So screws are under basic parts. We're going to need plastic ingots. So you see how we're organized here? So we can just find what we need when we need it. Oh, ingots. Oh, okay. Should we... I'm going to start getting more plastic, too. We don't have a ton of plastic. Should I make 2 stacks of plastic into ingots? Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just do 1. Alright, so I ended up putting down the lighter over here because I don't want to have the lighter on me at all times, but you do need it to turn this thing on. We got some coal in here. I'm going to have to make that freaking charcoal thing. I got to get back to the... At some point, I have to get back to the mines as well. Plastic. Okay. Alright, once you're done with that, you put down the lighter. I should make a small, like very small... I'm going to be redoing this whole forge room at some point. Like, maybe the next building episode. Because this isn't, like, ideal. Oh, boy, that was quick. Damn. Okay. Alright, that's nice. And then we need reinforced wood planks. And then we need scrap metal sheets. So those are in... see, that's under scrap metal. Alright, you know what? I'm going to leave the scrap jewelry in there. But I'm going to take the pipes and the sheets out. Steel scrap, I'll leave the steel scrap in there. Because, yeah, that doesn't really... Alright. Sheets, what was it, the small ones, I think? Oh, no, it was the big ones. Crap. That's not good. I did this off camera, and... damn it. All right, so what I did off camera was I went to make sheets. I thought I needed the small ones, but I needed the big ones. And I turned all the big ones into small ones, and now I don't have enough big ones. But I do have some more iron ingots, so it won't be too much of a problem. I put that in here, right? Let's grab some of those. Put these in here. Iron ingot. And scrap metal sheets. Let's make it good. Wait, what? Scrap metal sheets. Was I clicking the wrong thing? I guess I was. Oh, yeah. What happened was I ran out of something and then it went to the next thing. Okay. I see why that happened. Scrap metal sheets. We need reinforced metal brackets. No, we're good because we're good. That's all we need. Now we need an industrial stapler. Industrial stapler. Okay. Insulated rain. This thing's super expensive. Should I go to sleep and place it down when I can actually see what I'm doing? Yeah, whatever. I got this. All right. I'm going to put this, I guess, right here. Seems like an okay spot for it. I can always move it later, I guess, if I want to. And here we go. Build. I don't know. Pretty good to me. Actually, I'm going to build it over here. There we go. All right. So examine. That can hold... Oh, that holds 12,000 fluid ounces. That's good. And I think this water will be clean. So I could hook this up to my, my sinks and everything. And it should be okay. I think. I will make the well because we need to make the well. So I guess I'll just go ahead and make the well as well. So let's take a look at the well. Well, let's see what we need for it. Maybe we don't have everything we need for it. There's more scrap metal sheets. Okay, so we need the brackets. It was advanced brackets, right? Oh, hold on. Do I have my advanced brackets in here? Oh, I don't have any advanced brackets? That's not good. That's definitely not good. Yeah, none in there. Okay. All right, then. I could make advanced brackets in the other one, right? What do I need for them? I don't even remember. It's been a while. Oh, wait, advanced brackets? Reinforced metal brackets? It's not advanced brackets, that's why. Okay. That's why I was getting confused. So I did eventually sleep through the night. I went to bed around 10:30, but I'm going to be honest, I'm glad I didn't go to bed early because I got a lot done. I definitely got a lot done. Scrap metal sheets. There we go. These things are super duper expensive. Yeah, I got a lot done before I went to bed, so that was a good decision. I do have some beer kegs with me. Because, beer kegs. I don't know what to call them. I don't want to call them beer kegs because they don't beer in them, but I guess they're still beer kegs. All right, so we don't have any room in here. That's a problem. We are making limestone powder, by the way. I think every time we make limestone powder, this weight should go down. It's going up. Probably because it makes more powder than... Yeah, maybe. All right, let's take some of the limestone powder out of there and put it in here. I wish they would make the workbench just have a little bit more weight because, like, sometimes it gets a little rough. Although this is a tier below what I should be using, so that's fair. All right, scrap metal sheets. Here we go. By the way, it rained last night, so I'm going to go check out scrap metal sheets. There we go. Let's go check out the water collector. I am encumbered. Is there anything I could drop off? Yeah, whatever. I don't feel like going through my inventory on camera. I'll figure it out in between cuts. Let's go check out the rain collector. All right, examine. Okay. Wow. Okay, I hope it's gonna do better than that in the future. That's pretty bad. I mean, it didn't rain a ton, but like, man, that is pretty rough right there. So the beer kegs were the problem because they're full of like a freaking million units of water. So of course they're heavy. Let me go ahead and put those down. Okay, let's come in here and let's see if there's any batteries. You got a car battery? Oh, that car battery's full, so I guess I'm still gonna bring it into my vehicle. Let's go deal with the gas in our vehicle and also throw these batteries in the chargers. Now, it takes a long time for the batteries to charge, from what I can tell. So, would it be a... The frig is that? It's kind of weird. I guess it's a hitch that maybe like unhitches that or something. I don't know. I never noticed that before. So was like, I don't remember what I was going to say now. We got to be careful with this fence. If we just nudge into this fence, it's going to collapse. And yeah, it's not a great fence, but it's good enough for now. All right, we got to get this. We got to get this thing out of the way. Kind of deep. this, turn this around. Don't crash into things. You never know when something's gonna just get destroyed. Okay. Off, and there we go. Alright, let's hop in this bad boy. Let's go. Now, can I put the batteries in the battery charger and leave it for a couple days? Or, like, it won't, like, despawn or anything, right? I don't think so. Because it takes a long time for the batteries to charge. So I really don't want to, like, sit around and wait for them. This game's not so bad in third person, honestly. I've just gotten used to playing in first person, so that's why I don't like playing in, in third person. If I started playing in third person from day one, I probably would. But, alright, I hope the gas station's this way. I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure everything's this way. Like, I think left is just a bunch of woods until I get to the next town. Alright. Definitely need to get that other box truck today as well. Well, not definitely. I don't have to definitely do anything. I have a million things I need to do. Now, which side is the thing on this vehicle? Hold on. Enter, passenger, push. Let's see it. It's gotta be on this side, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Driver's side, got it. Just like the other vehicle. You gotta get pretty close, though. I noticed. Is that good? Oh, boy. Hold on. Bro? Come on. Come at me. Hold on, I'll clear that for you. There you go, you're welcome. Okay. Actually, before you do anything, let's... Oh, are there battery chargers in this one? I'm not seeing them. Are they around back or something? I don't remember. I remember seeing battery chargers in one of these places. I don't remember which one, though. Alright, whatever. Let's fill this up first. Siphon to item. Pour into item. Check. Fill tank from gas pump. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right. And filled. Alright, let's see if we can find these battery chargers. I don't know where they are. Can we get at the back over here? Yes, we can. Destroy. Ooh. Hold on. You got a key? You got a key? I might just take this one. There's no key. Okay, I could hotwire it, but I'm not going to. I know where there's one where there's a key. Whoa. Lag. Okay, so the gas station I was at did not have battery chargers, so I had to go down the road to the next gas station. This one does. And I realized most of my batteries don't need to be charged. I thought they did because I was looking at the durability, but I don't think the durability is the same as the power. See, look right here. This thing's almost broken, but its power is 100%. So we're looking pretty good with this stuff. What about the one in this vehicle? Car battery, 43%. I mean, theoretically, I should probably switch that out. I guess I might as well. Yeah, take care of you. You can only put so much in those battery chargers. Like, they can only hold so much weight. It's 50, so one, car battery is pretty much all you can put it. Well, you can't put 2 car batteries in there, but you could put like, one car battery. Damn it! Hit the right buttons, Cage. Battery. There we go. You could put one car battery in there and a bunch of these little car batteries. So I'm gonna take that one right there. And then let's... Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to take this out, am I? Oh, no, you just need a screwdriver. All right, that's an easy one. There we go. Looking good. This thing is in good shape. It really is. Okay, let's take a look at our batteries and see if there's any... Like, 100%, that means these are all... None of them need to be charged. So, neither does that. So let me go out over here and show you what I did put in these. I did put some stuff in them. I was putting stuff in there based on their durability because I thought they need to be charged, but then I realized I guess nothing in there. Nope, nothing in there. And we have regular batteries in this one. So we just got to remember they're in there. This should not respawn, right? I mean, they don't loot it. They don't like spawn anything, so I guess they never respawn, so it should be okay. You just got to come back and get them. And if you didn't... Let's try that again. Rewind. And did you notice that it is raining? So let's go back and check our rain collector and hope for the best. And this thing, driving this thing around a little bit more, it is a little unwieldy. but I like the 3,000 weight. I really do. I'm probably going to make this my go-to vehicle. Again, some people are telling me I build stuff in the back all the time and nothing ever happens. Other people tell me it's catastrophic loss of loot. You know, I'm not going to take the chance to put stuff, like build like storage in the back. I could put, you know, if I want to go in the back, I could put down a sleeping bag and sleep out of the elements, although I usually find a place to sleep for the night, so it's not usually a big deal, but the 3,000 weight alone makes it worth it. And, you know, to be honest, I don't mind driving this one in first person. This one's much better to drive in first person than a lot of the other ones. You could really see around a lot here. Alright, so let's go. Get back home. Get back home. Alright, and then we gotta check that rain collector. I'm really curious. Some people say it doesn't collect rain when you're not in the chunk. Like, if you're not in the area, it won't collect rainwater. Some people say it does. I don't know. I'm getting mixed, like, you know, info on this game, so we'll just kind of have to see where things go. I'm gonna kind of park this over here out of the way. Get off, get out. Close the doors in case we gotta be getting a horde sometime soon. I kind of want it to be in this video because I'm gonna be out looting next video. Alright, check. Yeah, that's definitely collecting rainwater when I'm not here. There's no way that it was at 0.2 before. Now it's at 41. There's no way it gathered 41. And it didn't start raining until I was out, like, out of the area. So I'm pretty sure it is collecting water when I'm not around, but not 100% yet. But we'll just have to see where things go. The next thing I want to do is make myself a well. In order to get a well, we're going to need limestone brick. In order to get limestone brick, we're going to have to cook stuff in here. And I'm getting low on coal. I don't want to go back and get more coal. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to make... Well, I guess I don't have to do that. I can just look on the right-hand side. We're going to make the advanced charcoal kiln. We just need reinforced metal brackets. Metal bracket. I don't think I was making them in here. I think I was making them in here. Reinforced metal brackets. Okay. Oh, this thing's actually pretty easy to make. Alright, I thought that was going to be difficult because it's like the advanced one, you know. Welder... towel in there, but welder, basic welding, industrial welder, there we go. And that's under stations, advanced charcoal kiln, and build. It's a very temporary spot for this stuff. I will be moving this stuff around later and just kind of making this I don't know, better somehow. That thing's big. Okay. All right, charcoal, we need wood logs, some coal that's been refined into a fuel that burns hot enough to smelt steel. Oh, okay. And then refined charcoal, it's been refined into kiln, a useful fuel for... Okay, so it's refined okay. Alright. Well, let's go grab some wood logs. I don't have a lot, but I do have some. Logs. Oh, I guess I have more than I thought. Do I just want to load this up with wood logs? I don't know. Yeah, probably. We can always go get more. So we're gonna... There's a result ingredient. So how does it... Okay, so you burn the wood to get... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright, cool. So now in here, we're going to need limestone bricks, which is concrete. Man, the freaking concrete paste. The concrete paste is legit. Alright. Concrete. No, we don't have any. This thing's almost full, so we got to get stuff out. I don't like the way... I guess I could just work in this workbench since it has more room. Let's take some limestone powder. Let's grab one of these. Let's put them in here. Stone powder and the keg. A rotten bread slice. Man, we're still pretty heavy in here. All right, let's take some limestone powder out of here. Okay. And concrete paste. There we go. All right. Cool. And is that going up? Concrete paste heavier than the stuff that's using it? Yeah, way heavier. Okay. We got to be prepared for that. We get 300 max weight in here. Maybe I should just make extra fabrication workbenches. I think they were pretty expensive though. No, stations, my bad. Components. Yeah, components are kind of, yeah, not something I want to be throwing away right now. All right, how you doing? All right, we got 2 charcoal. Very good. Take that. And let's see how this thing's doing since it's done raining. Examine. All right, 55 fluid ounces. That's not a lot, but it's something. Okay. Let's see if we have any... Yeah, we got raw limestone in there. I'm wondering if I have any concrete paste somewhere. No, I guess not. Yeah, we just got bags. All right, well, we got more in here. There we go. It's pretty quick to make, too. All right, so the well. We need limestone... Yeah, the limestone brick. That's right. Let's take the raw coal out of there. Let's see if we can use the charcoal. Raw coal. C. Okay. Hopefully that'll be good enough. And then we're gonna need the concrete paste. Limestone brick. Wait, what? Concrete paste. Concrete paste. Does that mean it has to... That means it has to be a 1400 Fahrenheit. Okay, I see how that works now. Yeah, that coal's going way too fast. Or the charcoal. Okay, so it is in there. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, because I'm not by alphabetical. That's why. Charcoal. Here we go. 1400. Is it going to get to 1400? Does it tell you what it can burn to? You know what? That might not get to 1400. Maybe I have to refine it. Yeah, I probably have to refine it. Okay, we'll continue using the coal then. I don't think this is going to get hot enough quickly enough. All right, there you go. That's better. Okay, well, it's good to know. We cut down more logs. We're gonna have to go back to the cave at some point. I really don't want to do it next episode. I want to loot next episode, so we'll see how it goes. Limestone. It takes 2. So we're gonna need more because that's only 15, and we need 20. Concrete paste. There we go. All right, let's make more of this concrete paste stuff. Cool. I thought you could, like... I thought what you could do is put the concrete paste in here and concrete paste in here, and then cook it twice as fast or whatever. That's not the way it works. There's some of these that require 2 components, and that's the only thing that works for. Alright, that's looking good now. Alright, we need some... What, cloth rope, I think it says? Cloth. That's gotta be in... here. There we go. Oh, we're also gonna need a shovel. Alright, yeah, shovel. That's good. I have a few shovels. I mean, that makes sense. You gotta dig, right? Oh, all my shovels are upstairs, aren't they? There's certain items in this game, like shovels and wood axes, that I particularly think are supposed to be tools. But they're registered as weapons, so that's where they end up going. So I gotta go all the way upstairs. I know I'm a little encumbered here, but that's okay. I should be okay. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to grab the shovel. We're going to make this well. Again, the well not having clean water is a problem. If I can use the well, right, to water my crops, I would consider that probably a win. I think I'd be okay with that. Like I said, from what I understand, from what people told me, watering crops is the biggest consumption of water you're going to have. You know, so we'll see. We shall see. All right, where do I want to put this one? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to put the well right in the corner. That's why I moved the rain collector over last episode. Right, and there we go. And we now have a well. Well. There we go. I heard this fills up really slow as well. No pun intended. Yeah, it doesn't even hold that much. Like 800? Wow. So honestly, I think the rain collectors are the way to go. I should be able to make like a pump, like some kind of pump, and have a hose come from the river all the way to my house. That would be awesome. So I think we're going to go out and get a box truck in the morning. And the one place I know 100% that there is a box truck that has a key in it is right here. I don't know if it's in good condition. I don't remember looking at the condition when I went there last time, but it does have a key in it. We're going to go grab it. Also, there's some stuff in here I want to loot. This is a building video, but I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of looting in there just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Before we go to bed, though, I did want to talk about some perks here. So let's look at the construction perks. All right. So right here, bushcrafter can build scrap wood fortifications. I don't make those. I don't like them. I don't make them. So that's a no. Cost of crafting reinforced wood fortifications reduced by 25%. That is really good. Here's the thing. That is not the best stuff you can build with. I'm assuming they mean this tier right here. But I've been looking at some of the other tiers. This stuff might be too expensive. I don't know, man. And it's not like so much that the limestone is hard to get around, or it's not so much that it's hard to get the limestone, it's that it's hard to get it around. It's just too damn heavy. And the metal stuff also is super expensive. So I'm not really sure, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to be building with fortified foundation or fortified walls and stuff for a while, if not the whole series. I don't know. We'll see. Let's take a look here. First of all, make sure it does say reinforced. Yeah, reinforced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one that's talking about. Tricks of the trade. While stimulated, you do 1.5 the damage with tools as melee weapons. Yeah, nah, I don't think I really need that. Skill books give one extra skill level. That doesn't help because I'm already skill level 100. I think I'm going to go with this one. I think this is the obvious choice. So we're going to go and unlock that. And then we're going to take a look at crafting. We have 2 things we can pick with crafting. All schematics, regardless of what skill it's for, give 25% more experience when read. That's not bad. That's not bad. So Home Sweet Home is your nearby utility counts. I haven't had a problem with stress. All standard workbench recipes are 50% cheaper to craft. See, this is an interesting one. Okay? Because here's the thing. All standard workbench recipes are 50% cheaper. This is the standard workbench, right? So I think you can make this stuff in any workbench, by the way. If I make a wooden plank in the fabrication bench, I should still get that, bonus. But here's the thing. 50% less. It only takes 1. I mean, I guess maybe I take 1 cloth instead of 2. That only takes 1. I guess maybe 1 less screw. I don't know, man. It doesn't really seem like it's... I mean, screws are important, but the nails only take 1 iron, so I can't make them yet, but when I do, those are the things I would want to be... I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. It's not like it's going to take a half an iron scrap. Maybe it'll make 2, you think? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm going to hold that skill point for now and kind of think about it and do some research, but we still have 1 more skill point we can spend. I'm going to hold off and see if that is really worth it. Right now, I'm not so sure. This one, can use a cutting tool with the tier below recipes. Yeah, I don't really need that. I got really good cutting tools. All schematics, regardless of what skill it's for, have their stat level requirement reduced by 5. When crafting an item, you have a chance rare. Honestly, I don't really love any of these. I really don't. I kind of want to use the points just because I want to wait until people give me information. I could do some research. Cage, you could pause the video right now and do some research. Yeah, I know, but then nothing would ever get done because there's a lot of research to be done. You know what? I'm not going to spend a point in that one. Not yet. I'm gonna wait and really look into it and take my time. Dismantling. All right. Paper shredder, rope and ring. Okay, so well-read is skill books give 1 extra stat level. Dismantling an item reduces stress. I definitely don't need that. Removes the basic cutting tool requirement in furniture that requires... I don't really care about that either. I guess I'm going to go with well-read. And then driving. Driving fast reduces stress. Smaller civilian vehicles use less gasoline. Rainy or stormy weather no longer negatively affects your traction. Does not apply to blizzard or snow. I kind of like that one. I'm probably not going to be driving these small cars, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. And then cook. I'm going to leave cooking alone for now. I'm waiting until level 50 for cooking. Okay, so that takes care of everything there. Let's go ahead. That takes care of everything there. Spitting bars. We're going to go to sleep now, and then I'm going to start heading out to that... I can never remember what it's called. To that waste transfer station. So, Cage, what's your plan? You going to run all the way there? No, I'm not going to run all the way there. I'm going to find a car, the closest car that I can drive, and I'll leave the car there. All right, so now that my, hot wiring skill is pretty good, I should be able to get, most cars to start pretty quickly. Someone was saying you could, kind of glitch your way through having to start the cars or whatever, but I don't want to do that. I actually want to hotwire the cars because I need electrical skill. Sometimes when I successfully hotwire the car, I get annoyed. Although not now. I do want this one. Okay, get out of there. Alright, very good. On the road again. Dun, 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 dun. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Dun, 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 dun. Something with my friends. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I think I missed my turn. No, I didn't. I gotta go quite a bit. Oh, we got some jets. I thought someone said the jets could crash or something. That's what I was wondering about. Yeah, this is a nice car. Heck yeah, it is. I gotta hit those gravestones at some point. Whoop, easy. Oh boy. Oh boy. got a little out of hand there. Oh, I should probably grab my batteries. This is a perfect time to do that. Grab the batteries. Alright, that car will be fine. Probably. It's not my car, I don't care. Come on, man. I don't remember where I left them. Oh, they're all in here. Dude, what the hell? It's been like a whole day. I wonder if they don't charge when you're not in the area. Not really sure. That's got me a little concerned. Unless they just take that long. I don't think so. I don't think they should take that long. Alright, we need to make the next left after this. So, let's go on up here. Yeah, I could probably turn on my sirens, but might not be the best idea. Oh, you know what I was thinking? There's going to be a lot of good things I could take apart in that school for, like, things like wires and stuff. I know I got a lot of them last episode, but, yeah, I got to hit up that school again at some point and really just, like, tear it down. Tear it down to its freaking foundations and get all the good stuff. Alright. Go. Looking good. Let's kind of slow down a little bit. Check the... Yep, should be on the right. Didn't even take that long to get there. Beautiful. Doesn't even take that long to get there. Alright, here we are. Up on the right. Up on the right. Should I check out that little area? No, stay focused. Stay focused. I'm gonna be chasing squirrels with puffy tails. I gotta stay focused and get what I gotta get. In most games, you could just like kind of run your car into like walls and stuff and not worry about it. In this game, you're gonna get hurt. You could possibly die. All right, here we are. You served me well. How good was this car's condition? Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so this is the one that had the key in it. I didn't look in here. It's not in great condition. Is this one any better? Let's take a look. Lockpick. I didn't bring any of my tools with me, so I can't... okay, let's see what kind of condition this one is. Oh, this is much better condition. The thing is, I don't want to hotwire it because it's going to mess it up. You think this key would work in the same thing? Probably not, right? Let's see. That would surprise me. There's no key. How would you put a key in the ignition? I guess if you have the right key, it'll tell you to do it, right? Yeah, that's why. Insert key. All right, that's a bit of a bummer. I don't have my tools with me, so I can't take stuff out of vehicles and everything. I'm thinking I should probably try and hotwire this one. Maybe I'll get lucky. Here, you know what? Why don't we practice on a couple of the other vehicles in the area? Get our hotwiring skill up a little bit more and go for it. And we'll see if we can hotwire it. Every time you hotwire a vehicle, I think I just mentioned this, I'm going to mention it again. Every time you hotwire a vehicle, it when you fail, it damages the parts in the vehicle. Which is why I'm kind of hesitant to try and hotwire it. But if I don't have the key, then, I have no choice. Here. Okay, don't want that. In here, okay, don't want that. If I take out the key, can I try and hotwire it? I didn't even think about that. Okay, cool. And if you're gonna hotwire, guys, make sure you wear gloves, latex gloves, or the firefighter gloves. Are there any other gloves in the game? Insert key. Take key. Yeah, it still says hot wired. Okay. Take key. Hot wire. I'm going to get my hot wiring skill up as much as possible. This thing's already pretty damaged, so hot wiring, failing hot wiring wouldn't even matter that much. Ooh, I didn't know this was one of these here. This is the one with the 300. Yep. Okay, I got to remember this is here. I'm going to want to grab this and bring it to the caves. There's probably one closer, but can I get in any of these? I don't think so. Scrap. Let's loot up. Actually, I think we got all the vehicles in here, so... Oh, this one came with a key, right? So I could practice on this one. No, I hotwired it. Never mind. I think I tried this one, didn't I? Yep. Just making sure. Alright, let's give it a shot. Maybe if we do it in one shot, that'll be really cool. Whew, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Alright then. We got our truck. And this will be the one that we actually use to drive around and loot and stuff like that. Alright, so I don't want to come up here just for this truck. So let's look around and see if... I know we can get a lot of metal from these, which is really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and destroy these. The problem is I don't have any like tools with me. Damn, that's a lot of stuff. Well, there's stuff in there probably. I don't have my tools with me, which is a bummer. That means I'm not going to be able to break up as much stuff as I would like to. I'm surprised I could break those up. Well, no, I do have some tools with me. Dig it up. I don't have my I don't have my shovel with me. That's right. I do have some tools with me. I didn't like leave them all at home. Destroy. All right, let's get in this thing. Nope. I don't know why I'm still doing that. I don't need to do it. I've got it hotkeyed. Looks pretty good to me. And because there's like limestone stuff in here, so that's going to be very, very heavy. Destroy. You know what? Don't even destroy. Don't even loot. Just destroy. I love the fact that you get all the stuff from destroying it without having to loot it. All right, let's look over here now. Mine. Oh, I can mine those. Okay. There's gonna be stuff in here. Oh, no, there's not. Did I already loot these? Yeah, I did. Let's leave them alone. Why not take them apart? I might turn back on loot respawn someday. Probably not, though. Ugh, that didn't even give me a lot. Never mind. It's not worth it. This is just trash everywhere. Destroy. Destroy. Alright, let's go look at the other building now. Why not destroy all that garbage? Because I get a little bored, like, doing the same thing too many times in a row, so I try and keep it fresh. That's how I don't get burned out on these games. Yeah, it's not so bad. It's pretty quick. Alright. And that. And that. I'm not even looking at what I get. I have time to look at what I get. Where are the lights? Why aren't they on? There we go. Okay, destroy that. And destroy that. Cool. Oh, here we go. This is the stuff I need to destroy. Everything. Because this will give me the good stuff. What is this? Light bulb. Destroy the fan. Insert some money. Has no power. Why can't I destroy it? It's kind of weird. Oh, that's a fridge. Eh, whatever. I can get fridges. I don't even worry about no stinking fridge. What are we getting? encumbered soon, right? Yeah, let's go drop some stuff off. Okay, guys, let's finish this up and get home. Got some looting to do next episode. I know exactly where I'm going to go. We are going to be going to the lake house. I want to check it out. Even though I'm not going to be able to move there this season, I definitely want to go see it because it sounds awesome. And if some of you guys are new to the game and you're like maybe don't have a place to stay yet, I want to show it to you. I can't destroy an arcade machine. I can't do it. Just can't do it. I know it's the same one as the other one, but I don't care. I'm not doing it. Can't make me. Destroy and destroy. Destroy. And I think we're just about done here. Got a lot of good stuff here, man. Very, very short part of the episode was the looting, but I think we got a lot of good stuff, and we're going home with the box truck, which is awesome as well. Go, and there we go. All right, guys, I am going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.